My neighbor reported me to Hoffa 47 times for violations. Today she got fined $23,500 for a spreadsheet I've been keeping for 3 years. Karen moved in next door 3 years ago and immediately appointed herself the neighborhood watchdog. My first violation notice came within a week. Grass was 4.5 inches instead of the regulated 4 inches. I started documenting everything after violation number 5, wind chimes too loud. By number 10, mailbox crooked by 3 degrees. I was taking time-stamped photos. By number 20, car parked facing the wrong direction in my own driveway. I'd installed security cameras. The violations were insane. Garden hose visible from street trash bins out 30 minutes too early. Christmas lights up past the 2nd of January, doormat not centered. Bird feeder attracts too many birds. Each came with fines ranging from $50 to $200. I paid them all, and I documented everything. What Karen didn't know was that I'd been photographing her property too, every day, and no angles. See, Karen was so busy policing everyone else, she never noticed her own violations, and our highway has a selective enforcement clause. If you report others while violating rules yourself, you face triple penalties plus all previously waived fines. Last month, she reported me for having my recycling bin 18 inches from the curb instead of 12. That was number 47. I decided enough was enough. I submitted my presentation to the Hoffa board. 1847 photos of Karen's violations. Dead plants in view, section 4.3. Oil stains on driveway, section 7.1. It approved door color, section 3.2. Hedge height variations, section 5.5. Holiday decorations up late. Weeds and sidewalk cracks. Visible storage and garage windows. The kicker: she'd been running an illegal IF for 2 years. Our CCRs strictly prohibit short-term rentals. I had documentation of 247 different cars in her driveway, correlation with her NFI listing. Yes, I found it, and testimony from other neighbors about strangers coming and going. The board called an emergency meeting. Karen showed up smug, expecting to hear about my latest finally Hawkeye. President read out her violations. It took 45 minutes. Each violation she'd ignored while reporting others carrying triple fines. The UI alone was $100 per Dalton. You for 730 days. This is ridiculous, Karen shouted. Those are all minor issues. Exactly, I said, holding up my stack of violation notices from her. Like my grass being half an inch too tall, she tried arguing selective enforcement was illegal. The Hoffa lawyer pointed out she'd signed the agreement specifically acknowledging that clause. Final tally: $23,500 in fines. She had 30 days to pay or face a lien on her property. The best part: while she was at the meeting, I reported her for leaving her trash bins out past 10 a.m. Violation number 1 of her own. She moved out last week. The new neighbors seem nice. They asked about Hoffa Rule 147, about the one that really matters. Section 2.1, mine's neighbors shall treat each other with respect and reasonable tolerance. Funny how that was never enforced before. Yesterday I got a text from an unknown number. I hope you are happy. You ruined my life over petty violations. I replied with a photo of my perfectly measured 4-inch grass. She blocked me, but not before I screenshotted her message. You know, for my records, the Hoffa president called this morning. They're revising the bylaws to prevent excessive reporting and removing the grass height rule entirely. He also mentioned they're considering making me the new board secretary. I declined. I've got 3 years of spreadsheets to organize. Besides, my garden hose is visible from the street again, and I'd like to keep it that way.